How many of you in the audience today plan to join a college in the next 1 to 2 years? Show of hands, please. Wow. And how many of you are scared of this change in your life? Show of hands. Okay, that's a less number. I was expecting more. Anyways, according to a research conducted by Harvard Business Review, 1 in 3 people are absolutely petrified of any kind of change in their life. In fact, the only person who willingly accepts change is a baby in wet diapers. For the rest of us, we don't want to change until the pain of remaining the same is greater. Guys, we live in a world ruled by algorithms. These invincible forces that predict, rank, and even judge us. They decide what we buy, what we watch, whom we meet, and for some of us, even decide how successful we become. But today, I'm not here to talk about algorithms. I'm here to talk about what lies beyond them. You see, there's something far more powerful than these lines of code that dictate our screen. It's something no AI can replicate. It's us humans. Humans behind the data, or how I like to call it, the human code. Someone very famously said, one machine can do the work of 50 ordinary humans. I'll repeat, one machine can do the work of 50 ordinary humans. But no machine, literally no machine, can do the work of one extraordinary human. Let me share a small story with you all. A few years back, I got a message from a student of mine, and she was exactly your age. And she said, Kavach, I am getting rejected from every college I have applied to. My scores aren't great, I don't know what to do. This story stuck with me, not because she was getting rejected, but because of something she wrote at the end. Am I just a number? That question hit me hard. In a world dominated by algorithms, are we just data points on a spreadsheet? Are our lives reduced to ranks, scores, and metrics? My reply to her was absolutely not. Let's work on your human code and unlock doors for you that no algorithm can. Now, I know in the audience, you people might be wondering, hey, Kavach, what is this human code? Guys, it's made up of 3 things: curiosity, creativity, and connections. Let me break it down for you. First, curiosity. Algorithms predict pattern, and they do that really well, but they can't wonder why. They can't ask questions. Curiosity is what drives us to explore new ideas, challenge the status quo, and most importantly, grow. Secondly, creativity. Algorithms follow a fixed path, but we humans have the opportunity to break free from it. We can ideate, innovate, and create solutions that don't exist yet. Thirdly, connections. No matter how advanced algorithms become, they will always lack this one thing. Any guesses? Sorry? Come again? It's empathy. Humans have the ability to understand, inspire, and uplift others. Guys, this is our superpower. Now I want to pause for a second, and I want you to think about your own life. How often have you let these scores, ranks, algorithms, or society's metrics of success limit you? Think about it. Sometimes it's the social media that tells us our worth, and sometimes it's our internal algorithm that keeps repeating, I am not good enough, I can't do this, what will people think about me, will I even fit in? It's a funny world that we live in. Guys, now I want to talk about something that algorithms fail to calculate. It's risk and reward. Every decision in your life involves risk, whether it's joining a college, choosing a career, starting a business, or even reaching out to somebody you admire. Algorithms' job is to maximize for the reward while minimizing the risk, but here's the catch. They don't have any intuition. Intuition is what allows us to take leaps of faith and trust our gut when the logic tells us otherwise. Think about all the greatest innovators of our time. Elon Musk, yes? Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, and many others. Guys, if these people were dependent on algorithm to guide them, then they wouldn't be where they are today. Isn't it so? There's another phenomenon that algorithms really amplify, and I absolutely hate it. It's the fear of missing out, or as you guys like to call it, FOMO. Every time you scroll through social media, you're being fed a curated reel of somebody else's life, and this creates this anxiety in you that you are falling behind or you're not doing enough. Let me tell you this. FOMO is a trap. It is algorithms' way of keeping you engaged. Mind you, engaged, but not fulfilled. The antidote, however, to FOMO is intention. Every time you're stuck or you're thinking about what am I missing, ask what truly matters to me. Let me tell you all something. You are not numbers, you are not your board result, you are not your GPA, and you are not also your follower count. Beyond this algorithm, you are an individual with infinite potential. It's time to start writing your story and doing it the right way. How can you all work on your human code? I have 3 steps to share with you before I leave. Number 1, ask better questions. Please be curious. Whenever you are stuck, instead of asking, what can I do next? Ask, what can I learn from this? Second, create without fear. Whether it's a business or a YouTube channel or even a new friendship, guys, please don't wait for permission. Algorithm's job is to optimize for what already exists. It's our job to create what doesn't. Thirdly, build meaningful connections. Humble request to everybody who's listening to me right now, please go beyond surface level interactions. The next time that you meet somebody, instead of asking, what do you do? Ask what drives you. I'll share another real example with you of building meaningful connections. See, there are lakhs and lakhs of people who would do anything to give a TED talk. Why am I standing on stage here today? It's simply because I built a meaningful connection with the youth. That's how I got to know about this amazing event, and that's how I'm here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, these small shifts can have a massive impact on how you navigate a life dominated by algorithms. Please do little things with great love. As for my student, she is no more a number or a data point. Today, she is an aspiring filmmaker whose stories in the upcoming years are going to create magic and is going to inspire thousands of us. Thank you so much. Thank you.